All right. Fired up to get to the AFC. So we have to got to find a way to get a football win here. So claw, scratch, fight, whatever it takes. Going down to Jacksonville, we've got to make sure that we play good complementary football, all three phases, shortening the field for the offense and lengthening it for the defense. The challenging part about playing Jacksonville, even though we're a familiar foe, is Heath Farwell has retained his players, and then he's actually added a few nice new pieces. They lost Daniel Thomas, but in steps Raywan Lane, the Navy kid, and he has been dynamic. He's playing fast. He holds his speed. Logan Cooke, arguably the best punter in the NFL right now. So we got to be able to handle that football, whatever type of variations of punts that he does hit, and it's pretty special to watch. So they've got arguably a top snapper in the NFL in the Mattisic, the kid from Baylor. So talking about matchups, it is a player's game. You got to win your one-on-one matchups. Whatever it takes to get a win this Sunday, we're ready to do it.
Like about what Jaylin Noel brought to the return game?
Yeah, just everything we talked about coming off the Rams game, leading to Tampa Bay would be playing ball security first, making sure we have the football before we try and make a play. Can't make a play without the ball, and then attacking vertically. So as much as we can get that done, I think there's still room to be improved. And any rookie, doesn't matter what position. In this case, we're talking about a punt returner. Got to grow week 1 to week 2. But that first 4 weeks of the season, like, how much can you learn from around the league? How much can you learn from how you played and take a step forward every single week, every single practice? So really like where he's at. I think there's some yards out there to be had.
Does he get the opportunity to go from week 2 to 3 with Barrios coming back? Is Noel still the guy?
Yep. I think no matter who's active is going to really determine who's available to be returner of any capacity. So last week Damian wasn't active, so we didn't have him as a kick returner. So just week to week, depending on how many receivers, in this case we're talking about receivers we can get to the game, how many running backs we can get to the game, tight ends, so on and so forth. So Treymon Smith's a DB that has returnability, so on and so forth. So every week we'll see. But the number one thing is, can we secure that football, get us a first down for the offense if we're talking on punt return, or get that thing past the 30, 35 as a kick return unit.
What do it mean to have Yakov and British both up for special teams and Yakov on offense? And how tough is it to get a block punt like that from him?
Yeah, we got to make sure that we have security to the formation. They shifted into some sort of gadget overloaded formation right prior to reloading their original traditional standardized punt formation there. So we were able to adjust to it and had our cleats in the ground and fired off. It's all about your get off to rush a punt. That was our first punt block, true double thud that we've had since I've been here. So really thankful to Yakov for that, but gave ourselves a chance to make a play, did just that. Anytime we get a chance to execute, like, that was what those guys were studying on tape. They executed it. Well done. Need to do it again. Okay? See you guys. Thank you.